Port Charles braces itself for a week that feels heavy with consequence. As secrets simmer, loyalties are tested, and one verdict threatens to change lives forever. The week of January 12/16 on General Hospital promises emotional gut punches and strategic power plays, with Willow standing on the edge of a life-altering decision, while Carly uncovers information that could tip the balance of multiple storylines. As old wounds reopen and new alliances quietly form, the question isn't just who will win, but who will survive the truth. Willow, longest wait. Few characters have endured as much emotional whiplash as Willow, and this week may mark her most agonizing chapter yet. As she awaits a looming verdict, one that could determine her future as a mother, a partner, and a woman trying to reclaim her sense of self, time seems to stand still around her. Every hallway in General Hospital echoes with whispered speculation, and every sympathetic glance feels like both comfort and condemnation. Willow's strength has always been quiet, rooted in compassion rather than confrontation. But as the verdict draws near, that calm exterior begins to crack. She's forced to confront not only the legal implications of what's at stake, but the personal cost. If the ruling goes against her, it won't just be a loss on paper. It will be a wound that cuts into her identity. Friends rally around her, but even their support can't silence the fear creeping in during sleepless nights. Michael, ever torn between protector and realist, struggles to balance hope with preparation for the worst. His instinct is to fix things, but this is one battle he can't buy, negotiate, or strong-arm his way through. The tension between them grows palpable, not because love is lacking, but because uncertainty is a strain even the strongest bonds feel. Carly's instincts pay off. While Willow waits, Carly moves. And when Carly Corinthos moves, Port Charles usually feels the ripple effects. This week, her sharp instincts lead her to uncover key intel, information that could reshape the chessboard in more ways than one. Whether she stumbles upon it through sheer intuition or digs it out with calculated persistence, one thing is certain: Carly doesn't sit on knowledge for long. The intel Carly scores may be connected to Willow's predicament, but it doesn't stop there. As always, Carly's discoveries have a way of touching multiple lives, intertwining personal motives with larger power struggles. The question becomes whether she'll use what she knows to protect her family or to settle an old score. There's a familiar fire in Carly this week, a reminder of why she's remained a force in Port Charles for decades. She's not reckless, but she's fearless, and the line between the two can blur when her loved ones are threatened. Those who underestimate her now may soon regret it. Nina caught between hope and guilt. No storyline involving Willow is complete without Nina, and the emotional tension between them simmers dangerously close to boiling over. Nina wants redemption, but redemption requires patience, and this verdict may not give her the time she needs. As she watches Willow's fate hang in the balance, Nina is forced to confront the uncomfortable possibility that some mistakes can't be undone, no matter how sincere the apology. Her internal conflict deepens this week as she weighs whether stepping in could help or only make things worse. Every instinct tells her to fight for her daughter, but history warns her that interference often backfires. Nina's scenes are thick with emotion, each moment underscoring the tragic irony of a mother desperate to save a bond that may already be broken beyond repair. Sunny and the shifting power dynamic. Sunny Corinthos senses change in the air, and he's not wrong. Carly's intel doesn't escape his notice, and the unspoken tension between them hums with unfinished business. Though their relationship has evolved, the shared history and mutual concern for their family keeps them tethered, even when they stand on opposite sides of a strategy. This week, Sunny is forced to consider how much control he truly has over the situation unfolding around Willow. His protective instincts flare, but he knows brute force won't sway a verdict. Instead, Sunny plays a quieter game, observing who's nervous, who's talking too much, and who may be hiding something worth exposing. Elizabeth and the weight of witness. Elizabeth finds herself emotionally entangled in the fallout, offering quiet support while wrestling with her own memories of standing at similar crossroads. Her compassion for Willow is unwavering, but the situation stirs old scars, reminders of times when her own fate hinged on decisions made by others. Liz's role this week may be understated, but it's deeply resonant. She becomes a mirror for Willow, proof that survival is possible even after devastating loss. Whether Willow can see that future for herself remains uncertain. A verdict that echoes. As the week builds toward its climax, the verdict looms like a storm cloud refusing to break. When it finally arrives, it won't land softly. The ruling sends shockwaves through Port Charles, forcing characters to react in ways that reveal their true priorities. Some will celebrate, others will mourn, and a few will immediately begin plotting their next move. For Willow, the verdict is not an ending. It's a beginning, whether she's ready for it or not. The path ahead may be darker or brighter than she imagined, but it will demand resilience she may not yet realize she possesses. The calm before the next storm. By week's end, Carly's intel sets new storylines into motion, and the consequences of the verdict begin to unfold. Relationships strain, alliances shift, and Port Charles once again proves that no secret stays buried for long. General Hospital delivers a week rich in emotion and intrigue, reminding viewers why this soap continues to thrive on the delicate balance between heart and havoc. As Willow's future takes shape and Carly sharpens her advantage, one thing is clear. In Port Charles, the truth is never just the truth, it's a weapon.